Hi everybody, it's Nichelle here again with birthuhura. Here at birthuhura, I am a full spectrum plant-based holistic doula and an advocate for all things safe, natural, and effective. Here on this channel, we discuss all things pregnancy, womb health, and birth related. So if you guys like the content, you like what you hear on the channel, please be sure to subscribe. Today's topic is going to be about why it is not necessary to push during the birth of your baby. And I know that sounds crazy, but let's just get into um, the topic. So we're going to talk about something called the fetal ejection reflex. The fetal ejection reflex is something that happens when you have been contracting for a certain amount of time, and this be it your contractions are good, strong, and consistent, that your fundus will build at the top of your belly to about 4 or so inches thick, and then your baby will then begin to position his or herself in the proper um, movements to get down and out of the womb. And then it is our job to breathe the baby down, bear the baby down, and open our portal so that we give the baby optimal space and pathway to come out of the womb. This happens um, in most healthy women. So when I say healthy women, I'm saying women who have not had any complications with her pregnancy. Obviously, does not have a weak uterus, does not have a multitude of health issues. So yes, I do understand that this is not for everybody. I am speaking to a particular target of people. I'm also not saying that all women are incapable. With the right nutrition, the right education, and the right um, nourishment to the body and to the mind, all of us are capable of doing this. This is a natural phenomenon. This happens in all birthing species. So all mammals who can birth children will have this happen. There's no animal or no mammal in the wild that has someone assisting them in the pushing process. No one is going to tell any other species to push when they are 10 centimeters dilated. It just doesn't work like that. So what I'm saying for us women is that we do not have to push against gravity, against our bodies, against our will. We don't have to push. We can just simply allow our bodies the time, the space, and give ourselves the rest to build the fundus and allow our bodies to eject the baby involuntarily. And this is the power of physiological birth. This is what we have to understand. This is what we have to educate ourselves on. We do not need to be pushing, which causes tearing, which causes lacerations, which what can cause. I'm not saying it causes it for sure. I'm saying can cause. I'm sorry. Can cause these different things, these complications, um, more pain. It's so many different things that go into it, but just for a general understanding, um, fetal ejection reflex is the thing that you want to research. You want to look up what that means, what it is, how it happens, and then you can decide for yourself whether you need someone coaching you or yelling at you to push just because you are 10 centimeters dilated. The thing that I want to talk about with being 10 centimeters dilated does not mean that your station and your effacement is in the proper positions. Um, this is not the only thing we're looking at when we're looking at how a woman's body is responding to her process of labor and birth. We need to look at effacement. We need to look at the station. We also need to look at if she's ready to bear the baby down. We also need to understand that the baby's lungs have to get be triggered by a hormone that's in our body so that they are able to take their first breath. There's so much stuff that goes into this process, and we're not looking at the whole being. We're just saying one part, like, oh, we checked you and you're this amount of centimeters, so now it's time to go. No, it doesn't work like that. You can literally be 10 centimeters and still have 30 minutes left before your fundus decides to eject the baby out. So it's important for us to allow these women to rest, allow them the space and the time for their bodies to prepare for what's about to happen, the transitioning point. Um, and that happens involuntarily. That happens when we now are not ourselves anymore. We become a new woman, and we become one with the child, and we do the job. That's where it happens. And I know that we're not used to that, and we are so into the medical way of looking at things, and um, it's good for certain scenarios and it's good for certain people. But in the for the sake of those who want to have a natural birth, who want to allow their bodies to do what they know comes natural to them, comes uh, second nature to them, is an innate ability, then here's the information. So again, we do not have to push. Fetal ejection reflex is a thing, and it is real. It happens. I've experienced it 3 times. So if you guys need any additional information, or you want to hear me talk about a topic that I haven't already discussed, please reach out to me at birthuhura@gmail.com. I really appreciate you all for coming and constantly checking out the videos and speaking with me and communicating with me and giving me all of the feedback. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys for the next video. Peace and pregnancy dust.